All right, so let's do some more finding zeros. So finding zeros, we can do it. They're nice. We can do it by factoring, and we can also do it graphically. And so to find the zeros, we're going to make let f of x equal 0. Okay, we're going to look at this expression on the right and see how could I attack this? Well, you see how first thing, I'm going to see if I can factor. What is their common factor? It's x squared. So I'm going to take out x squared. I'm going to rewrite the order here. And so if I take out x squared, I have 4x's, took 2 out, so 2 are left. Took out the x squared, minus 4 equals 0. Now I'm going to see, can this factor further? X squared minus 4, that's the difference of 2 squares. It'd be x plus 2, x minus 2 equals 0. And so each part of this that has a variable in it, each factor of this that has a variable in it, you got to set equal to 0. So I've got to set x squared equal to 0, x plus 2 equal to 0, x minus 2 equal to 0. So if I set x squared equal to 0, I take the square root, plus or minus 0, that's just 0. So x equals 0. Here, subtract 2, x equals negative 2. Here, add 2, x equals 2. So my solutions are negative 2, 0, and 2. Okay, now we could also do this graphically, and I want to talk about this real quick. Now I'm going to go ahead and set up for the last one. My last video cut off, and so I want to talk about something here that's kind of important, right? X to the fourth minus 4x squared. These are nice solutions, so it's going to look nice graphically. So remember graphically, how can I tell what the solutions are? I just look at the x-intercepts. Okay, and so it's got 0, negative 2, and 2. I'm just going to sketch this, okay, kind of for teaching purposes here. So it goes there, and then goes down, and goes there. I'm most concerned right now about the zeros. So like negative 2, 0, and 2. So remember the zeros are the x-intercepts. So I just want to make sure we get that linkage there, but it's not always nice though. Now, one thing I wanted to point out is notice that these two, by the way, this is your answer. You could have done it that way or that way. These two just go through and cross. This one sits on it. Okay, and so when it sits on it like that, we call that a double root. When it doesn't cross it, where it just sits on it, that's a double root. And let me explain why you could see it from here. It was x squared, so x times x. So there's supposed to be up to 4 answers here because the highest power is 4, but the 0 happened twice basically because you had plus or minus 0, so that'd just be 0 and 0. So you only had 3 answers, but the reason why we only had 3 answers is because 0 happened twice. And so when it sits on the graph like that, it's a double root. When it crosses like that, and so when it has a double root, we say it has a multiplicity of 2, an even multiplicity. And then when it just hits it once, that's an odd multiplicity.